y'all. Spirit told me to put my glasses on because I need to see some shit. I like this. A comment stood out at me. Now, y'all, I haven't spent a whole lot of time in the comment section. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, right? Because a lot of it is good and positive and happy, but we also know we got some people that like to throw some negative shit in, right? And this is also new and going that I'm not wanting to waste time with getting bogged down by the negatives, you know? Even those that have big ass, I mean, for fuck's sake. You got Beyonce out there. There's going to be someone talk about that bitch no matter what the hell she does, right? Oh, she fat. How, that's an ugly dress. Why is she doing that? Look at that hair. Why, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to just forget about the haters. Because you could have 100 people that love you and give you the good comments. But, you know, the one or two that want to talk shit can be the ones that affect you. And we don't want that. I don't want that here. This is not about that. They're going to be haters. Let them hate. Let them hate. And you all know this, you know, when you're trying to get yourself going and established, you don't need people trying to knock some holes in your shit. But one got brought to my attention, and I love it. How can you ignore the situation? Nothing gets healed like that. Because it's not necessarily that situation so much as what the root of the problem was, right? If your best friend fucked your husband, or your best friend fucked your boyfriend, or maybe you fucked your best friend's husband or your best friend's boyfriend. Okay, that's the problem, right? Oh, hell yeah, bitch, get the fuck away from me. You fucked my man. No, the root of the problem is why do you feel the need, or why did you feel the need to fuck that person's husband? You see, the resolution is, okay, you all are at odds because of what happened. But the main problem is, why did you feel the need to do that if you knew what the repercussions were? Whoo, Spirit's like, put the glasses on, so I grab my readers. It's like, oh shit, oh shit. You know, you give forgiveness for yourself. It ain't for the other fucking person. They don't even have to know you forgave their ass. It don't matter. It don't matter. Whether that situation gets resolved or not. Whether you see that fucker ever again in your life. That don't matter. But if you want to rebuild the relationship and open that line of communication, there's some healing that needs to be done. Now, if someone went in and figured out why they do what the fuck they do, then maybe you can have that healing, that healing conversation. Now, that reading didn't necessarily have to be love-based. And you know what? If a person triggers you, you ain't never got to see them again. Daddy'll be the first to tell you. If you don't want to see you don't want to see a motherfucker, you don't need to see a motherfucker. Some people don't ever deserve to have access to you again. Okay? I mean, these motherfuckers don't even deserve to show up at your damn funeral and even breathe upon your fucking dead corpse. You know what I mean? Some people do not deserve that. Ooh. No, they don't. This is for a situation where two people had to figure out what fucking caused the problem. But it's going internal, right? That's about figured out. This is about growth. This is about growth, okay? It doesn't have to be all, you know, about cheating and shit like that. It could be about anything. Who's stealing from you, whatever the hell the situation was. But 9 times out of 10 nowadays, it's usually someone fucking around with somebody or some shit like that. Lord, you know, with family situations, it's usually about money. And some of y'all are dealing with wills and probate and shit. You know how greedy people can get. That reading was so driven by spirit. I mean, I have to tell you. But the cards chose me, okay? Okay, the cards chose me. Whatever gets brought to my attention when I sit down with these is what wants to be talked about, okay? Now, I look at it, and we got the 9 of Swords at the bottom. Sometimes this 9 of Swords, the reason why the dark night of the soul hurts so fucking bad, y'all, when readers say, oh, it's the dark night of the soul, because you're going in. You're doing the shadow work, and you're seeing who the fuck you really are. You know, you might not be in communication with somebody because you fucked their boyfriend. You fucked their husband, right? The dark night of the soul, That's about figuring out why you feel the need to do that. Why do you feel the need to continually sleep with people who have a partner? Why do you feel the need to continually sabotage relationships with people that you love? Why do you feel it necessary to put yourself in these situations? That's the dark night of the soul. This is a little bit about what the situation was, but at the end of the fucking day, it's more about why the fuck do you do the things you do? Why do you do the things you do? Probably 95% of this is about why are you wired that way? Why do you continually do it? Why? Why? So this could come in the form of resolution with somebody, and they're feeling bad. People get in this situation because they realize the damage they've done. They realize how they've hurt others, and now they're struggling. It's that inner demon work, right? Y'all got to do your shadow work. Y'all got to do your shadow work. You got to figure out where your demons are. You got to figure out what you got to watch out for. This is the inner work. Yeah, the problem might have been, okay, you fucked your sister's husband. But the root of the problem for you is why you feel the need to do that, right? So when you've gone through it, and this ain't no easy shit, and this dark night of the soul can last years for somebody. I was going to say somebody, right? So someone may still be asshole deep in it. You know what this is about. Whoo, you have to work to do the shadow work. And a lot of this shit, you can't even go pay a fucking shrink to deal with, to help your ass out. You know, people want to say, oh, go see a therapist. Therapy's good. But any of us that's been, know that basically a therapist ain't going to give you the answer. Therapist ain't going to swoop into your life and tell you what you need to do. They ain't going to be like, girl, you need to do this. First, change your fucking outfit, get your hair looking better, get your nails done. What the fuck? You a hot mess. First, take care of this. And then we going to work on the inside. Now, some of us tarot readers, that's kind of what we give you, and that's what you're going to get with Daddy here, right? I'm going to say, okay, I know you're a hot mess, but you better look good. Even for my men out there, I don't care what the fuck you're going through. Yeah, what is that? It don't matter how you feel, it only matters how you look. Miranda Lambert. Whew, I love to go bar hopping with that bitch. Oh, shit. But doesn't matter how you feel, it only matters how you look. Now, with that, okay? You can look good on the outside, right? You diet on the inside, though. You putting on that front. You keep putting on that front. But if you ain't facing the demons, the shadow, you ain't doing the work. You can only put that facade on for so fucking long. Right? And then people gonna start seeing through it. You can put on that fake front for a hot minute. But if you ain't backing it with some real healing work, with actually doing the thinking and the processing, it ain't gonna last long. You're going to start flaking, you know. The paint's going to come off. So hell yeah, we're going to tell you to make sure your ass looks good, right? Because you never know who's going to be looking. You know, a lot of people come to readers about love because they pining over somebody. They're just so dead set that this is the fucking one for them. Oh, but John, you don't understand. You don't understand. We had a connection. It was so real. It was so real. Maybe there's someone else that's better, and you're blocking yourself from it. And if you're looking like a hot fucking mess, this person might not want to look at you because they think, damn, they're a hot fucking mess. In some relationships, the problem, sweet Jesus, child. When spirit backs daddy's boys. You know, the problem is, you know, some people are just worried about the money, right? King of Pentacles right there. They're all about the money, the stability, material things. I couldn't spit the shit out, right? Some people are just all up in their emotions. They're just all emotional. They're all about love. Oh, love me. I have to have love. I have to, oh. And some people just all about the passion and the sex. These are all they're very good energies to be in. But when it gets to the point of being just too fucking much, you can't be so greedy that you starve to death, right? Because you don't want to spend a fucking dollar to go get your ass something to eat. Oh, I got all this money in the bank, right? Or you let relationships slide because you're stingy. I keep getting the energy of some masculine not wanting to pay child support, trying to skirt paying fucking child support. Oh, and that pisses me the fuck off, okay? Yo, I gotta tell you, I feel like there's like some young girl out there that got her ass in a situation, she got her ass knocked up, and someone's just, they're feeding her a line of bullshit instead of telling her, instead of her doing what she knows she needs to do. Because no grown-ass woman's going to deny her kids of baby daddy's benefits. You know what I mean? I feel like there's just a younger energy that's so getting manipulated. And I got to tell you that. Greed. Because of someone's greed. Now, some of y'all want love so fucking bad that you look at every person you meet as being the one. John, they're the one for me. I tell you, it felt so good. It felt so right. They're the fucking one for me. Didn't you say that about the last three? No judging. No judging. You just in your heart. You want that. You want that love so bad. You want that connection so bad that everyone you meet in every situation has to... You're making the person fit the mold even though they don't. You're trying to put someone in a position that they cannot do. You're trying to put expectations on somebody they cannot meet. And some of us are just hoes, okay? There's nothing wrong with being free sexually. You do you, boo, right? But when you doing you involves splitting up marriages. When you do, there are some people, it was years ago, back in my 20s, the good old 90s. I was hanging out with a group of people, and there was this one bitch. If any of her girlfriends liked the dude, this bitch would invariably be sucking his dick by the end of the night out in the fucking parking lot. If any of her girlfriends even remotely showed interest in this dude, this bitch would have them out giving them a BJ. Now we got two issues there, right? Why did this girl, knowing that a young woman, we all in our 20s, right? We all in our 20s. It's like when you knew your friend was interested in that, just to fucking get them before they did. Now, there ain't nothing wrong. You want to go give a blowjob at the fucking bar, you do you. But the issue there was, why was it just the men or the boys that your friends liked, right? You'd have a bar full of 50 fucking teenage. Oh, Lord, let's help them. Oh, fuck that. Y'all don't be fucking with teenagers. They're nasty. Some of you all nasty. You got like, 20 college boys. We'll say college boys, right? All in our 20s. About that age, right? Take your pick, honey, right? They all good. But you feel the need to go after the one that you know your friend is interested in. And this wasn't just one particular friend. If any of her friends showed an interest in a man, she had to be on that dick. And y'all, she was. She was on that dick. It's like, that's the underlying issue. You see, the problem with her and her friends was, you want to fuck the guys that I'm interested in, right? But the underlying issue is, why did the girl feel she had to do that? When you have all these options, all these choices, but it's why you do the things you do. Why do you feel the need to do the things you do? And in that reading, the conversation that takes place, it was the resolution, the reconciliation one. And this is going to be a very specific view, right? That reading isn't necessarily you got to have this with everyone from your fucking past. Some of this could be, a parent to a child. You don't want to lose that connection. But sometimes, you got to be able to sit down and have that and know that the love is there, right? You got to know that the love is there. You got to know your mama and your daddy loves you. You got to know your brother, your sister, they love you, right? So you want to always have that connection because no one should feel that removed from their family. So it's being able to remember the situation and the bond that is there. But this is also about those that have done the work, right? Those that have been in this dark night of the soul and realize, okay, I realize where I'm at fault. But this comes with the inner learning, right? These are for people that's done the work, the healing work, that have figured out why they did what they did. The underline, not just what happened, but why they fucking did it. It's the shadow work, guys. It's the shadow work. You know, some people do things, again, with the 9-9, guys. Y'all can expect the unexpected here, okay? And I'm drawn with these reversals. To me, anymore when I see reversals, it's just like the energy is worse. I'm not feeling like a release. You know what I mean? It's like someone's ready to get rid of it. And just when they're at that point of trying to, it's like the burden just gets more. It's like it's going to be more. They're like doing the work. They're doing the work. They're doing the work. And they think they're getting somewhere, but then the pressure just like gets for some reason, it's like a pressure cooker, right? It just keeps building up. And the feelings get more intensified. Because sometimes reversals, I don't always read as being a release. Sometimes that just means they're more burdensome. They're starting to drag someone down, right? And when you don't know how to come in out of the cold, you know, I don't think anybody should turn their back on a child. Okay? They're your blood. But some situations, it's hard. It's hard. And this reconciliation is going to come because it needs to. You know, it needs to. And apologies need to be made because they need to. This isn't, I noticed a lot of comments was about an ex-lover. No, this ain't got to be shit about a lover. I'm getting a lot of this reading was about the connections in your life that are really important. Family, your blood, your children. Some of it definitely baby mama, baby daddy. If you're in a situation where you're sharing the kids, you all have to be able to communicate, to discuss raising the child, because you both, you're both going to be in their life. Now you're not going to be there together, but you both are going to be doing the same job. You know, when they're at your house, they do one thing. When they're at their house, they do another. Being able to have a standard set of rules, and it's all got to work. You all can't be hating on each other and arguing and fussing and fighting. You got to figure out how you going to make it work, right? Because it's tough. These are for situations where you really have to. If at all possible. Because you have to have a working relationship. I'm getting that with someone like, with their kids, sharing their kids. Joint custody. You know you got to make peace. Whatever happened between you two, happened between you two. And you got to make peace with it so that way the child don't suffer. And that way the child don't see. Because a lot of people don't realize. The child knows. If you staying with somebody because of the fucking children, they know. If mommy and daddy are bitching and hollering and yelling at each other all the time, they know there ain't no love there. Right? They know there ain't no love there. Yeah, I think we got a dominant male energy that is dealing with the heartbreak. They're dealing with some pain, and they don't quite know what the fuck to do. Okay? Ladies, like baby daddy. Some of y'all, this is your father. Maybe you had a falling out with your dad. You need a resolution. This reconciliation is more about people coming together to heal a situation after they've done the work. If you're drawn to have this conversation, you're drawn to make this reconciliation work, then it's your reading. Because if a motherfucker still triggers you, daddy's going to say, hell no. Right? If you all see my bitch ass running away from something, you all know Johnny said, hell no. Now, I can walk fast, but if you ever see my ass running, y'all better start just fucking following, okay? I'll tell y'all's ass that. Yeah, like I said, some motherfuckers don't even deserve the right to breathe over your fucking dead body. Hell no. Hell no. Right, this motherfucker shows up at your grave, you deserve the right to shoot that fucking hand up there, grab them fucking ankles, and say, get the fuck out. Give me my fucking peace. You gotta look at some readings. I'm gonna spill the tea on this shit. For some, you ain't figured it out. You could be thinking that reading is about one person or one situation in your life, and guess what? It's about another one. You know, family, when you're dealing with family situations, that can come up as like lovers cards. The lovers, the 10 of cups. That's a 10 of pentacles. That's about family as much as it is a love situation, right? Because the emotions are just as strong. So you're thinking it's about maybe your personal relationship, your love life, when really it's about the healing you need to do with your sister or your brother or your mama or your daddy, whoever the fuck. You know what I mean? Because you're thinking, oh yeah, it's them. I know it's them. And the spirit's like, nah, it's the other situation that you ain't paying no attention to. If you cannot sit down and talk to somebody and not feel triggered, God ain't gonna bring that into your life. See that, the Hierophant in reverse in the Page of Pentacles? God ain't gonna bring that into your life. And he don't want you to bring that in. If they trigger you, fuck no. Justice in reverse and the Chariot. Yeah, Spirit's going to stop. You know, y'all gotta remember, your daddy up there above is watching over your ass too. And he gonna let you know, If it ain't meant to happen, it ain't meant to happen. Okay? When God says, hell no, girl, you ain't talking to them, or hell no, dude, fuck that bitch, you are not talking to them. You are not going there. You're not going there, okay? This is about the other issue that you have. Okay, you can't get along with baby mama or baby daddy. Well, now the kids are what, mid-teens? And you still got to have a relationship, you know? The man's still got to have a relationship with his son or his daughter. He's got to have that connection. The child needs it, he needs it. You got to allow the connections that need to be there. Get the resolutions out that need to happen. And no, not everything is going to happen. If you don't want to see an ex, bitch, you ain't got to see an ex. If you don't want to ever see your mama again, you ain't got to see that. If you know it triggers your ass, you ain't got to go there. Okay, you ain't got to go there. Because forgiveness is for you at the end of the day. That fucker don't need to know you done forgave their ass. That's so you can heal from it, and guess what? You don't get triggered. If the reading triggers you, you still got to do that healing. That's that 9 of Swords energy, guys. When you still get triggered, you ain't done the healing. What is that? You can set by someone you hate. I hate such a bad word, you know. Someone you dislike. And smile and be cordial. Because you've done the work. You know. You've done the work. You don't, you no longer harbor that emotional response. There's no trigger response there. And God forbid, if you had to be in a situation, now you know what, dealing with family, you're going to have funerals and shit show up. So you're going to have to be sitting next to somebody that maybe, you know, you don't want to be. But you still got to do it because it's the right thing to do. The inner work. The healing. Because at the end of the day, once you do the healing, that is when wish fulfillment comes. Because once you realize why you do the things you do and why things happen the way they happen, that's when you can move on with enlightenment and really work on what you want. If you want to reconcile with this person, you want to rebuild that line of communication, you can. You can. Or you can say, fuck it, and go somewhere else, right? It gives you the option to do that. Because you're no longer weighed down. You're definitely not weighed down in your emotions. You're able to receive the love. You're able to receive the good. Wow, y'all, Spirit be talking some shit this morning. But y'all, it's not... Some readings aren't about the one that you think. Because some of y'all know you got 2-3 situations that they all could fall into the same category. Because some of y'all know the motherfucker ain't coming back from the past, okay? You done with that person as far as your love life goes, right? Now, maybe you got a baby mama, baby daddy situation you got to deal with, right? Those emotions are just as strong as the love emotions. And then you got problems with your kids and your family. That tie's pretty fucking strong, too. So where is the problem? Where is the reconciliation at? It might not be the ex. It might be with your parent, your siblings. This is about the inner healing, though. At the end of the day. And letting go of that which weighs you down. See? Y'all, this is more... You don't always need the cards. Sometimes the cards just help spark the storyline. They help spark the direction. They help back up what the hell daddy's ass is saying. Y'all know when you watching the reader and they telling you what the hell's going to show up. How'd that bitch know? How'd that bitch know? Some of y'all could definitely be dealing with a mother situation. I hate to say it, some of you may be dealing with the loss of a child. Some of y'all are just, you're going through it. Some of y'all, it could be with baby mama, right? Or your mother. Shit's been called out. You got to deal with them, right? Maybe you're having issues with your mama, and guess what? She's sick. So now you're going to have to take care of her. How you gonna resolve this, right? Some of y'all know you got to let go of shit. You got to drop the burdens and move on from people, places, and things. And Spirit's also telling you, you need to heal a situation. If at all possible, you should probably heal with your mom and dad. If you can, if you feel it. Or reconnect with a sibling. Some of y'all reconnect with your kid, right? You're going to know what situations need your time and attention and those that don't. Because if they trigger your ass, hell no. Hell no. If they still trigger and you ain't done the work on that relationship. Your dad was getting ready to go for a walk, and we talking some deep shit this morning. Ah, damn. Ah, damn. I don't even think I said fucker that much in this reading. Spirits. I knew shit was up when I set my ass down and Kitty come running, because Kitty knows when Spirit's in the house. Oh, yes, he does. Yes, he does. He's like, okay, bitch, it's gonna get real, dude. Come on. Sits in my lap, be like, I protect you, Daddy, I protect you. The dogs, my cat acts more like a fucking dog than the dog does. My dog don't even bark. I got onto her ass last night. She was wanting to come in. She just sits out there and whines. I'm like, use your voice, girl. Use your voice. Daddy raised you better. Use your damn voice. Sit out there. But she never has been a barker. When my dog barks, shit's real, okay? When my dog barks, shit's real. I was thinking that last night. I'm like, you are no dog of mine. How the hell? Use your damn voice, dog. Use your damn voice. So, y'all, I am a bitch at the dog. Use your damn voice. Oh, y'all. Healing's going to come in places and areas that you need it. And in the process, like I said, it's going to heal your heart. And it doesn't always have to be about the ex. The lover. This could be like other close relationships. Because any reader will tell you those energies are the same. Them ties are that fucking strong. The love is just as real. You know, when you open your heart and you love somebody with all your heart, that encompasses a lot of fucking people. So don't always look at a reading as being about the lover. Sometimes it might be about the other areas in your life, the other people that want your love and attention. Not the one that did you dirty. So just look at readings and start looking at them in other aspects. Don't get so caught up on maybe just the ex. Because maybe there's another relationship Spirit wants you to put your time and attention to. That's probably more important than someone that you fucking. Let's be real, guys. Let's just be real. Y'all, I'm loving. Thank you, all you new subscribers. Thank you all for tuning in and listening and commenting. Daddy's learning as he goes too. You know, that's a lot of new energy to take in. And when Spirit wants to get the message out, I have no idea. I don't know if we're going to be funny, laughing, and singing, or if Daddy's going to be up here fucking preaching. I don't know. The cards chose me. I didn't choose them. But the one thing they have always been adamant about is standing in your power and your strength. Looking good, smelling good, being productive. Being able, she carries that wand because if she needs to, bitch can cut the head off a snake. And I'm sorry for those of you that love snakes, okay? I'm old school now. Both my parents were born in the South. When you had a snake in the yard, you cut the fucking head off. Unless it was a black snake, okay? Now, don't be hating on Daddy because he'll chop the head off a snake. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. She can use that wand to defend herself when she needs to. But she's more interested in getting out there and getting shit done. Looking good in the process. Growing things. Trusting her fucking intuition. That's what that black kitty cat's down there for, right? To help guide her. Help protect her. You work